welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my sewing plans for this month, which mostly includes my sewing plans for the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. If you're not familiar with this challenge, it's basically a challenge that is focused on and highlights Black pattern designers. It was created by Nateida. She goes by So Natural Dane, and the hosts for this challenge are Nateida, So Natural Dane, as well as Keira, and she goes by the Island Sewcialist. I'll put both of their information in the description box below. I'll also put in the description box everything pertaining to this challenge, the ambassadors, the sponsors, the website. So Nateida created a website this year, and that website is So Natural. Well, the information is contained on the So Natural Dane website, and I'll put that in the description box below as well, where you can go over and check out in great detail all the information that I am going to be sharing with you today. It also highlights what the challenge is about. It talks about the rules. It also shows the sponsors, the ambassadors, and then also it includes a list of all the patterns that you can use in order to create something for Black History Month, including garment making. So there are patterns for garments, there are patterns listed for crocheting and knitting, patterns listed for, did I say quilting? Quilting, and also handbag making or wallet making. Just a host of different things that you can make for this challenge is included on this website, including the different Black pattern designers. So it's a really beneficial site, wealth of information that you can go more so than what will be contained in this video. So again, make sure you look in the description box below to get all the links for this challenge. Also, I want to talk a little bit about my role in the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. So I am one of the ambassadors along with Crystal. She goes by Crystal Sews and Stuff, and Dita, and she goes by Divine Dita over on Instagram. So I'll make sure that I put their information in the description box below as well. So because I am an ambassador, I will be promoting this challenge throughout the rest of this month. So you'll see quite a bit of this, particularly on Instagram, and I will post on YouTube as well. But as I mentioned before, my sewing plans mostly focus around the Black Pattern Designers Challenge for this month. So the very first thing that I want to focus on is a dress, and I am going to be making a dress out of a fabric that has been gifted to me by Nateida, because of the role that I'm playing as an ambassador for this challenge. And it's a beautiful fabric. So I'm going to talk about the fabric and all the gifts and the things that you can actually win from this challenge or purchase from this challenge. So let's first talk about the fabric. So Nateida designed her own fabric for this challenge, and she has 3 main fabrics that she has designed for this challenge, and I'm going to show you a little sneak peek of the fabric that I chose for this challenge. It's a beautiful floral purple print, and it is just so pretty. And I'm really grateful that Nateida has gifted this to me, and I can't wait to share with you all my final looks and things that I'm going to be doing with this pattern. So, or with the fabric, sorry. So let me show you the fabric. So this is the fabric right here, and I did already wash the fabric, so it may look a little bit wrinkled, but as you can see, it's just a beautiful, beautiful floral fabric. And it has these really nice, large floral prints on the fabric. And the background of the fabric is a muted purple, almost like a cross between a purple and a gray. But you do have the vibrant, bright lavender colors on the purple leaves, or I should say the floral detail. It's just a beautiful, beautiful fabric. I love this fabric. And I will be making something with this. This is the first thing that I have on my list for February. And I am going to be using this pattern right here, which is a Tracy Reese pattern. So this is back when Tracy Reese was still designing for McCall's. She was designing under the her Plenty label. And this is the McCall's M6506, which is a sleeveless shirt dress that has a really nice, big, wide collar on it. So it has a collar band, and it also has a front placket. It has a belt that you can make. It comes in cup sizes, and the cup sizes are A, B, C, and D. This particular envelope, it ranges from size 16 to 24. So this is the second envelope, which is F5. But and this pattern is not in print. It is an OP, so it's an out of print pattern. But you can still, I think there are a few copies circling around on Etsy, eBay, and I don't believe there's one on Amazon. But if you live in the US, they do still have a few copies of these on eBay and Etsy if you're interested. Like I said, cup sizes, and you do have quite a bit of range for a size there. It also has pockets on the front, and the skirt is actually a pleated skirt. So I'm going to be making pleats for the skirt. And then the bust has side bust darts, waist darts in the front, and then also back darts. So I'm really excited about making that pattern, and I'm going to be using this fabric for that. I also think I'm going to be using this fabric for it as well, which I think will be really cute for a Valentine's Day dress. It's just a striped fabric with floral details on the foreground, and I really like this. So I think that would be cute for a Valentine's Day dress. But again, these are all potential plans. I don't know if I'll be able to get all this done. My main focus is on the fabric that was gifted to me by Nateida. I really want to get that done and show you the beauty of that piece. And then I was also gifted this fabric here by Crystal, and again, she goes by Crystal Sews and Stuff, and this is a border print fabric that she gave me. We are participating in the Swap It Sew It challenge over on Instagram, and so we swapped fabrics. I gave her a piece of fabric out of my stash, and she gave me a piece of fabric out of her stash, and we are going to create something with it. And I think I'm also going to use the Tracy Reese pattern for this particular print as well. And I think that would definitely look cute with that Tracy Reese pattern. I also want to make the Dion duster, and this pattern is by Mac. She has a website called So Altered Style, and she has a joint website with, I think her name is Kaylee, I want to say Kaylee and Mac, I believe. But Mac is a African-American pattern designer, and she and her partner came out with the Dion duster. I think this was last year, or yeah, sometime in 2020. And it's a beautiful, nice duster. I'll put an image of it up here so you can see what that looks like. And I want to go ahead and make that as well. And I think I'm going to use this abstract black and white print for that. And I think that would be really cute. But I also thought about making just a solid color duster with that Dion duster, just because I need more solids in my wardrobe than prints. I was looking at my wardrobe the other day, and boy, do I have a ton of prints. So I really want to start getting some solids in my wardrobe as well. So I'm thinking if I don't use this black and white abstract print, I'm definitely going to use either a blue, black, or a white knit. So those are the things that I'm thinking about for the Black History Month challenge. I also want to make the Marlowe, it's a cardigan, or it's like a sweater cardigan, and it is by True Bias. And I'm going to go ahead and put a picture up here as well so you can see what that looks like. They just ran like a sew along for, I think, the last 2 weeks, and I think that finished last week. They also had a sale on it, but I missed the sale, unfortunately. But I really want to make this particular sweater because I like the style of it, the silhouette, how chunky it is. I like the big the statement buttons going down the center of the cardigan. So I think that it's supposed to be relatively easy. So I also want to make that as well. Now I want to talk a little bit more about the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge, now that I have told you all of the things that I am planning on doing this month. So as I stated before, this challenge is hosted by Nateida of So Natural Dane and Keira of Island Sewcialist. And I'm going to go ahead and put their information in the description box below, as I mentioned before. Now I want to talk a little bit about the rules, the sponsors, and all that stuff, so that way you know what to expect when you go over to the website. So for the rules of the challenge, they ask that you tag both Nateida at So Natural Dane as well as Keira at Island Sewcialist over on Instagram. And you also need to use the hashtag BHM Pattern Designer. And I'll put that here so you know what that looks like, what that hashtag looks like. Now you need to do this to make sure that your entry counts. So again, make sure you tag both of the hosts, Nateida at So Natural Dane and Keira at Island Sewcialist, and use the hashtag BHM Pattern Designer. So that way your entry can count. And you do that over on Instagram. The second guideline or the rule for this challenge is you need to use a pattern from a Black pattern designer. Now, as I mentioned before, Nateida has a host of, also Keira, they have a host of information, like a wealth of information on their website, and you can actually see all of the different pattern designers that are out there, and patterns that you can use, whether it's for handbags or whether it's for quilting, whether it's for making wallets or garments or whatever. They have so much information on their website, and I'll make sure that I pop up some of the graphics here in this video so that you can also see what some of those pattern designers are. The third rule or the third guideline for this challenge is that the item that you submit, so whatever you sew or whatever you hand make from a Black pattern designer, it has to be made and posted between February 1st and the 28th of this year of 2021. So those are all of the guidelines for the challenge. Now, the sponsors for the challenge, I'll go ahead and pop a graphic up here, and so you can see all the different sponsors on that is participating in this challenge. We have so many different sponsors this year. It is just amazing. There's Spoonflower, there's Sew It Academy, there's just so many different sponsors. I can't even name them all because there are so many. There's My Body Model, So Much Fabric. There's just so many different sponsors. And like I said, I'll make sure that I put that information here so you can see it, and then also in the description box below so that you have a reference. And then also make sure you go over to Nateida's website so that you can actually see that information as well. Now, also on Nateida's website, today is the day that her fabrics go live. And so you could go over to the website and you could look at the beautiful fabrics that she has and that she has designed for this particular challenge. And you can also purchase that fabric. She also has graciously provided a coupon code for you to get 7% off because her birthday is February 7th, and so she wants to go ahead and offer everybody the chance to be able to celebrate with her by giving you all a discount for purchasing the fabric. So you can get 7% off with the code BIRTHDAY. Okay, birthday. So I'll make sure that I put that in this video and in the description box below as well. Lastly, I want to talk about the other things that she has that you can actually buy. So there are enamel pens, and then there's also labels that you could buy as well that has the name BHM on it. BHM pattern designers on it. So there's just a lot of stuff that this year she has really elevated the challenge this year, and Keira has done such a beautiful job on the graphics, and they both have done such a beautiful job at putting things together and creating this beautiful challenge for us this year, and I hope that you all can participate. So again, all that information is going to be in the description box below. If I left anything out, I'm certain that Nateida has it on her website. And if you have any questions or comments, you can always shoot me a comment in the comment section below. All right, so I think that just about wraps up today's video. I hope that you enjoyed the video and learning about some of the things that I'm going to be doing this month. I can't wait to share with you. I am going to be a tester this month as well. And don't forget that me and Crystal, we're also in the process of uploading our videos to our channels for the Sew Wardrobe series. So that is coming up as well. So stay tuned for that. Those videos should be uploaded fairly soon. So we're almost done. We're putting finishing touches on things. And so we're almost done, and we're going to go ahead and upload those videos so that you can enjoy those sew alongs. Yeah. So, all right. Thank you so much for stopping in today. And I can't wait to talk to you all later. And until next time, stay creative. Bye.